Hey guys, welcome back. Tonight we're playing Myth the Wind Age. Let's get started. So last time you guys have been exploring an underground ruin, um, and you came in through the entrance. You were fleeing an undead army on the surface in the mountains. You went underground through limestone caverns to explore this underground ruin, which turned out to be a temple built by the Kaliach to house the rod of the Kaliach, which is the artifact that Moagim, the Faceless Terror, wields. Um, you guys had explored this complex a little bit. There was a battle that you fought in the what I call the host chamber, which is the chamber where oh no, sorry, not the it wasn't the host chamber. It was the inner sanctum. You guys had a battle in the inner sanctum, which was um, the ritual site where Moagim had sacrificed all these people that he dragged in here, and you guys fought a bunch of Myrkridia there over the corpses of the sacrifices. Um, and so now you've found this is the site where Moagim conducts the ritual that empowers the Rod of the Kaliach in order to make himself invincible. And you know that there's intervals of like a couple weeks every so often he has to come back here and recharge the rod, basically using the ritual and the sacrifices that he gathers. So you guys don't know how long it's been since he last charged the rod. Currently, you also haven't explored this entire complex. You've got a couple different ways that you can go. There's another door at the far end of the hall here that you guys haven't opened yet, and then there's this wet area over on the west side of the complex here. So I think there was some discussion about exploring the long tunnel with the water flowing along the floor last time. Did you guys want to do that?
I think Veranza was gonna set up a trap in this room. Did that happen like in the interim?
No, that's right. Yeah. So Veranza, you said you wanted to try to rig the ritual to like explode on him or something like that. What exactly did you want to try to do?
So basically what it was is that the ritual is still going on in there, right?
No, so the ritual is it's not a continuous thing. It's like a renewal that has to be done every couple weeks. So there's nothing going on there right now. There's just a bunch of corpses lying around, and there's the materials to perform the ritual. If that makes sense.
Okay, so yeah, what I wanted to do is I wanted to swap out like the materials for something that would explode on them if
Okay.
they tried to do it again. So if they have like kind of like a one type of herb or something that was there, I could swap it out with something else that looks similar, but when you combine it with the other ingredients, it just
Boom.
So sounds good. All right.
boom, bitch, get out
So
of the way. Oh
we'll say
wait.
we'll say you swap out some of the ingredients with your sacred herbs. So I'll have you make the roll for it at the time that the trap gets set off to see if it worked or not.
Okay, perfect. So I have to. What am I rolling?
So I'm gonna have you roll when the trap goes off.
Oh, when
Right
it
now.
goes off. Got
Yeah,
it. Perfect. See, I pay attention.
that's okay.
It's actually
Totally.
gonna be kind of good that you roll when it goes off, because then we'll know the exact time that he had to set it off and how long it's been and how long it'll be until the
Yeah.
next one.
The other thing I wanted to check with you guys: what's your injury status, everybody?
I still haven't like stupid.
I'm technically full.
Okay.
I'm full, but I keep forgetting that I have
Yeah.
to level up.
I'm about half.
Okay. You guys want? Does anybody else have to level up? Well, I mean, you guys can level up when you rest. Do you want to rest now, or are you going to keep exploring?
Oh no, I have to rest. We have to rest.
Okay.
That's why I haven't leveled up. Never
Okay. So the
mind.
question is where.
No, I don't say that we have to do it now.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying please remind me that every time I say, "Oh, I have to level up," you have to say, "No, idiot, we haven't rested yet." So that's basically it.
So hilarious. I can't. Sorry. I can't remember exactly how you got injured. I'm imagining the Myrkridia bit you and scratched you up a bit.
Yes.
I am
Okay.
trying to remember
But
what exactly happened in the last fight.
I don't have a lot of I'm still pretty good with my health. So it's
I
not
remember
like
I
I
charged
need
into the center of it and then fought some of the bad guys to keep them from doing
Yeah.
things. So I got
Hmm.
beat up some.
Right. Okay. So you guys both got scratched up by the beastmen, basically. So
Yeah.
you've got some bleeding cuts and stuff like that. That could use bandaging.
Probably, yeah.
So
And there were the gelatinous cubes with the acid.
Oh my
Before that.
god.
that's right. Yeah. I think no. That I think actually hilarious. I think a lot of your damage actually came from acid, didn't it? Now that you mention it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did kind of
Yeah.
get full body stuck in the side of one.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
remember your
may
skin
have
got
done
melted a little bit.
ding dongied.
Well, you didn't see it. It was invisible. It's not as.
Shh.
Should have followed Ichabod and run away.
Listen, by getting stuck in it, I made sure that everyone else knew where it was.
There you go.
I'm very proud of you. Thank you for your selfless sacrifice.
Oh, good. That
Um,
means you won't
so-
yell at me later.
Oh, I will definitely yell at you later. It's fine.
So you guys there is a roll of bandages. So if you look in the Discord chat, there's a list of loot that is there from the Myrkridia that you guys just fought. So you can go through that. One of the things that you find is a roll of clean bandages.
Okay, so we got shards of granite with lines etched. That's mine.
Okay. So if you're just taking that, I'm going to cross it off the list. You can add it to your gear.
Do I take a whole roll of bandages?
Yeah. Shards.
You can.
Granite.
No, I mean to patch me up. I don't need a whole
Well, what's-
roll of bandages.
I mean, probably, right? What's your how many hit points did you lose?
I'm at 15 out of 28.
Okay, so yeah, you could use a whole roll of bandages, actually.
Oh, okay.
Because each one's 4
I'm
hit
gonna
points.
use a whole roll of bandages then.
Okay.
Oh,
But-
Jack, there is a necklace with bony, pointy teeth on it.
I gotta check my hit points because it might have gone up. Let me see.
I've crossed out the bandages. Hilarious is now the mummy.
Well, it said that there were 3 of them, weren't there? So am I supposed to use all
Yes.
3 of them?
Was 3 uses for 4 hit points per use, so that would give you 12 hit points
Oh.
back if you used all 3.
Oh, 3. Okay, so that's 27.
Or I mean, you could save them for later, whatever you want to do.
We actually rest, we get like half our hit points back, so it's not like a big deal.
That's true, yeah. You do have to find a safe spot in order to rest.
Yeah.
What about right here?
You gonna rest in the room full of dead bodies?
I mean, it's clear.
I mean, I will. What between me and Ballman, we will vaporize them.
Okay, fair enough. Mhm.
But
Okay.
that might tip off the people doing the ritual that someone was in there messing around with their shit.
Well, the dead Myrkridia will probably do that anyway.
Really hope
Oh,
that
okay.
his name showed up right around the corner. If the big baddie just showed up, me and Balmung would be in heaven, even if we were at fucking 12 hit points.
Well, do you
Uh-huh.
want to take the freaking necklace with bony, pointy teeth?
Why would we want that?
I don't know. You usually like things that are weird. It's like a trophy for everything that you killed.
Nah, we prefer it in our hearts. That was me before I had the change of heart when I took the fire inside.
Oh. Who wants to hold the communication orb?
Ooh, we can sit there and like tease at it and make fun of it and see if there's anything comes out.
Or do you guys want to do something to it? What do you want to try to do?
We poke it with a stick.
Yes, let's scratch the glass orb.
Okay.
No, don't scratch it. Don't touch it. Don't do any of that stuff. It's still useful because sometimes we can listen in.
Okay.
All right.
We should probably wrap it in something so they can't see us.
Good. Keep inside the bag.
I'm probably not big enough to really be carrying around jewelry made
I
for
will.
Myrkridian.
I will wrap it up in cloth that we take off of one of the dead whatevers and put it into my bag.
Okay.
Wrapped up.
Okay.
Wrapped
You
up.
have a bunch of copper jewelry, some weird mystery objects, a bunch of skull necklaces that all the Myrkridia were wearing, and another, and the communication orb.
Okay, got the orb.
All right, is this a new communication orb or one?
Yeah, it's a new one.
Before?
I mean, it's the same kind of
It's the same kind,
item.
but I'm gonna keep it. Like I said, I took cloth off of one of the dead Myrkridia, and I wrapped it up.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so you guys spend a couple minutes looting. You listen to the sounds of the dungeon as you're scratching around. It takes you guys a while. Jack's like burning bodies in here, so you guys can set up camp. You can hear the water running steadily in the distance, and that's all right now. Who's on first watch? You guys said you're resting, right? Yeah.
No, I don't sleep, so I can take first watch.
Okay. Let's figure out the whole watch rotation. I'll decide which watch has to actually make rolls. Go ahead and give me a watch order.
How many different watches are there?
It's up to you guys. I think the standard is 4.
I'll be second.
I can go third.
I guess Ichabod will do last.
Okay, so it's Veronza, Jack, Hilarious, and then Ichabod. Okay. As you guys settle down, Ichabod, you notice that the beast rune on your arm is still glowing. You want to do anything about it?
I'm gonna try to strangle my arm, asking it why it's acting weird.
Okay, I think that sounds like a Defy Danger Wisdom to me, probably.
Ichabod is totally not crazy.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. You.
That's why we love you.
As you mess with the rune, it doesn't respond to you. Like the spirit doesn't talk to you. You haven't learned really how to do that yet. You've got the spirit bound, but you don't have, and you kind of use its raw energy, but you don't really have the skills to communicate with it in the same way that a dedicated spirit binder does. At least not currently. So you try to talk to it and it doesn't respond. But as you're messing with it, you notice that it's getting brighter.
Great, now I'm going to be a walking torch.
Yeah. Ronza, give me a Defy Danger Wisdom. Actually, yeah, I think Watch is Defy Danger Wisdom. Yep, go for that.
Wisdom? Okay.
Yep. Okay, you got an 8. Let me... I want to make sure I'm handling this move correctly. Give me 1 second. Adobe wants to know if I want to restart my computer right now.
Oh.
Okay, take watch. Okay, so you don't get, okay, so on a 10 plus, you're able to wake camp and prepare a response. Camp takes +1 forward. On a 7 to 9, you react just a moment too late. Camp is awake but hasn't had time to prepare. Weapons and armor, but little else. Okay, so you're setting up. You guys are getting settled in for the night, and Veranza, what does your watch look like? Like, are you rolling around? Are you in your form? What are you doing?
No, what I'm basically doing is I'm in my normal druid look, like what not druid, but my race. And basically I'm in almost a meditative state that I can hear everything around me and I can pick up sounds, different things, and the spirits of whatever is down here, which is usually dank, dark creatures, creepy crawly
Mhm.
kind of thingies.
She also hears the voices in our head.
I do. It's the voices in everybody's heads where Ichabod is just like, why are they putting me through this? But basically, I know that there aren't any. The last time we were playing, you said that there weren't any bugs or creatures or anything. But if we're underground, they could be like outside.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's how druids can watch, because the druids are watching, but they're watching in almost like a supernatural state.
Okay, fair enough. Hmm. I'm gonna say you notice that you're sitting, you're meditating. The rest of the group is sleeping. You notice that your bugs, your creatures, aren't answering you anymore when you call out to them because you check on them every so often.
Right.
What do you do?
I try to tap into Teostra and say, well, first is let me see if I can tap into Teostra.
Okay.
Give me a second. That's my nature sustained, which is just telling me what it does. Guess we're gonna go discerns reality.
Yeah, okay. So the making some realities.
I think the discerns because there's nothing really here that. So this is
Okay,
my
yeah,
nature sustained, right? I don't eat, drink, or anything
yeah. No,
like
you're right.
that.
You're right. Sorry. Go ahead. Ask your questions.
So who's really in control here?
That weird purple monster in the corner.
Yeah. You talk to the bugs and that are left, and they're all afraid of something. Something's hunting them. And it's a presence that lives in this place that's been dormant for a long time. You feel from them. Like, they don't give you a lot of specifics, but there's some kind of ancient like religious guardianship of this site that has been corrupted over time by the presence of the fallen lords, and is responsible for whatever is killing your bugs.
Okay.
It's the scrubbing bubbles.
You got 2 more questions.
Yeah, that's all I'm thinking of. Like them all going around. From those old commercials. I think what I wanted. I'm gonna hold one question since I have 3.
Okay.
But because I want to, if I do have to go again, I would rather, like, if something happens when the other ones are doing a watch, I want to be able to, like, connect.
Okay, well, this is we've established because of the moves that we've made so far that something's happening on your watch. So you can use questions if you want to find out what it is.
Okay. Then what here is not what it appears to be.
You look around the room and you notice that Jack has gotten out a sleeping bag from somewhere. And he's kind of like rolling around it and it making this muffled kind of sound. And after a minute, you see the thing that's around him, like it starts to move and it's dragging him slowly out of the firelight. What do you do?
Oh, at that point, I'm like, I use my like stealthiness because,
Okay.
and I basically go over to, I guess, aid and interfere. Aid, I guess, is going to be the best.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So basically, I want to stop him from moving and find out what it is.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll. You said you wanted to aid. Okay. You got. You're giving him +1. Sounds like, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So Jack, have you ever had one of those? Have you ever fallen out of the bed while you're asleep and like woken up in midair before you hit the ground?
Yes.
This is like that, but way, way worse. Something is wrapped itself around your neck, has wrapped itself around your body, and is like choking you out, and is dragging you off into the darkness. And you could see that Balmung is like there on the floor beside you, just out of reach, as this thing hauls on you. And the rest, so you said, let's see, with your watch move, you got the rest of the party. You have the option to have the party awake if you want to. Ronzo, you waking up the rest of the party?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So how do you wake them up?
I basically, I will, do a quick, like, I will, because I see Jack being pulled away, and I basically go to everybody else's little area. I mean, because Halaris is itty bitty tiny. Like, I go there to see if they're also being drawn away, right? And my like frantic touching, like making sure nothing is around them, wakes them all up.
Okay, so you guys wake up. Well, you guys all wake up to Veranza poking you, and Veranza, you go up to Jack as he's being dragged by this creature. What are you doing to help him?
I am. First thing I'm gonna do. Sweet. Is I am going to Teostra body.
Okay, so you're shape changing, Jack. While she's shape changing, this thing has got you, and you like feel it like pressing the air out of your lungs, and it's almost like it's compressing your chest as well as grabbing your neck so you can't scream. And whatever it is, it's like wet, and it's got these tendrils that are freezing cold and kind of like ropey or muscular, and it's like it's all around you. What do you do?
Have somebody else roll for me.
Okay.
Driving a little bit. So obviously I'll try to grab something that to pull myself back, or reach out to Balmung, or if he's still available. If not, I will just become fire.
Okay, I think that's.
I'll basically use myself. I'll take damage. I'll moliate myself. So I will use myself as. There goes my haircut.
Okay, yeah, so Balmung's shouting at you to wake up, which is super helpful because he's on the floor like 2 feet from your hand. And you're gonna try to wrestle with it to get away from it.
No, I'm literally lighting myself. I'm
okay.
self-consuming. I'm gonna damage myself.
Okay.
And it. So I'm using burning brand on myself.
Oh, okay. Sure. Let's
Does it
see.
roll me a con? I think it is.
Yeah, okay. I'm rolling for you. You got a 10 because of Veranza's aid. So Veranza, you managed to you shapeshifted. What are you doing? As he's trying to light this.
I am literally Teostring, and because Teostra's body is basically fire, it's gonna illuminate the area, and I want to be able to see what is, and that helps him. And it also gives me the ability to see what is happening, and seeing if anything like shrinks away because of the light.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Ichabod is shrinking away.
Jeez.
Okay, so you light up the room, and Jack, I guess with the light from her like blazing, it kind of startles the creature for a moment, which gives you room enough to use your burning brand. You get 3 uses. What tag do you want to have? Get thrown near, +1 damage, remove dangerous. What's that?
Well, I'm going to remove dangerous, so
Okay.
technically I'm burning myself.
Okay.
And what's the other one? +1 damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
so you
one of them adds forceful. Is it? Oh, that's only if he helped me that one time. Never mind.
Okay. So I'm assuming you're gonna hack and slash this thing. Sounds like.
Yep. Hack and slash.
All right. That was
Hacky
rank. Hold on one sec.
slashies.
It uses your. Yeah. It should use your right, the burning brand. Okay.
No, it uses. It can. I use Dex because it's unarmed at this point. I don't have any weapons.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know weapon.
Okay. So you lash out of this creature. You go ahead. Yeah. Oh, I guess I'm rolling your damage, right?
Yep.
See. Let me just class damage, right?
Class damage.
There you go. Okay. So you deal 5 damage to it, including the +1. The creature howls and pulls its some of its limbs away from you. It's still holding you, but you've managed to stop it from. Do you want to free your body more, or do you want to stop it from crushing your neck?
Free my body more.
Okay. So you're starting to black out as this thing's holding you by your neck, but you've got your limbs free. So Hilaris, Ichabod, you guys wake up and you see all this going on as Veranza, is poking everybody and like shining a light around the campsite. What are the two of you guys doing?
Are we able to hear when Balmung talks to Jack, or is that like a mental thing? Yeah,
it's a mental thing. And let me tell you guys what the creature looks like, since Veranza used the light to reveal it. So there is the thing. It's strangely humanoid, actually. It's got 2 arms and 2 legs, but it has these kind of ropey tendrils coming from its body all over. It looks like green and kind of slimy, and not like an ooze or something, but like it's very like dark, like Lovecraftian. It's like some kind of sea creature almost, but it's definitely undead. Because of you checked this thing out, you felt the presence of it.
Right.
And
so
it's
average Miami person.
Yeah. So they so it's like it's basically just this humanoid thing with that has all of these like extra limbs for grappling, and it kind of like changes color a little bit like an octopus, and it has a lot of appendages.
Okay. I'm gonna grab my weapon and try to fly towards him, and I think in the firelight, I'm gonna spot that Balmung is laying on the floor and glinting.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to grab it and take it to him.
Okay. So Hilarious, you pick up Balmung, and Balmung says, "Creator." What do you do?
I'm startled and I almost drop it, but grab it again.
Okay. And you're handing it to Jack?
Yeah, I'm gonna fly it up to Jack.
Okay, Jack, and Ichabod, what are you doing? You're hiding?
He's hiding.
Attempting to hide everywhere.
Okay.
Multiple spots. My foot's hidden.
Yeah, you successfully find a pillar to hide behind. I guess and get an experience point for that, I guess. Okay, so Jack, I'm assuming you're gonna do another hack and slash, yeah? With Belmung?
Yeah, with Balmung though.
Okay. So you cut into it. Do you want to take damage in order to deal the extra d6? I forgot to ask you that last time.
Take damage.
Okay. So let me do it's choking damage on you.
What'd I roll for the damage?
I haven't rolled it yet. Okay, so you get 5, which is going to be fire / lightning damage. Okay, so you actually cut one of this thing's arms off, and all of its accompanying branching appendages. It, with its other arm still around your neck, squeezes your throat for 4 damage. So you're struggling to breathe.
Did my armor count at all or not? I have 1 point.
Okay, yeah. I'll take that off. Sorry. Okay, so yeah.
The reason
take 3.
it's important is because then it activates something else. That if I take odd damage, I get
Right, you get your. Yeah, let me roll that too.
What's considered odd damage?
That's the
An
wrong
odd number.
1, 3, 5, 7, 9.
9.
I forget what that move is called. What was it called?
Fight fire with fire, or something like that.
Okay.
It's just
it doesn't roll automatically. Okay.
It doesn't. I can't make it because it only rolls.
Okay, it's 2. Do you want to reduce the damage or add it to your burning brand?
Add it to my burning brand.
Okay, you got 4 uses of it now, I think. Yeah. No, 5 uses. No, because you already used 1, so it's 4. Yeah. Okay, so Jack, you hit it again. This time you cut one of its arms off. You managed to get yourself free. The creature kind of like slithers up somewhere into the ceiling. What do you guys do?
Can I fly up and like charge it?
Yeah, go for it.
To attack.
Okay. Deal your damage. Okay, and do you want to deal the extra damage?
All the 4s. Yeah, I'll do extra damage.
Okay. So roll the d6. Okay. So you spear it with your halberd, and you get it right through the head, as it tries to crawl through like this ancient passage that's meant to be like a medieval ventilation duct. You spear it right through the head, and it kind of twitches all around you, and it falls on you. Give me Defy Danger Dex if you don't want to hit the ground and take damage.
Defy Danger Dex.
They're a fairy. They can fly.
Hesitate or flinch. GM will offer you a worse outcome, hard bargain, or ugly choice. I'm gonna say you manage to avoid the damage, but in the scramble to like get out from under the creature, you lose something, and you don't realize it until later. What is it?
Here's Sandy.
Probably a ring that came from another one of my family members, and it's a memento that I don't actually wear. It's just I carry it on me, and my bag was damaged by the acid in the gelatinous ooze fight, and the little pouch that it's in falls out. And it's probably so small you guys would never see it.
Yeah, so in the confusion, you guys don't notice the thing disappear, but it's gone.
No.
But you managed to avoid getting hurt. Well done, guys. Are you going to resume your watches? Anything else you want to do? Or then?
Did we kill it?
Yes, it's lying
Oh,
on the
okay.
ground in a heap.
I use one of the bandage. I need one
Uh,
use of it.
So Hilaris used all 3 of the bandages that you guys found
No,
just
I
now. Do you
didn't.
have other ones? Oh, you didn't? Okay. How many do you have left?
I have all 3 left.
Oh, okay.
Because we were gonna rest, so I didn't use it.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. Okay, so we're going to give one use to Jack.
Okay.
Yeah, just give me one use.
Okay.
Which will negate the damage I took, which will give me around 13, which means I get half, which means
Okay, so you're at 14. Yeah, so you get all your hit points back. All right, you guys rest. The rest of your watches pass uneventfully. Let me see if you guys hear anything during the watch. Give me 1 second.
Sure, I'll take first watch. Usually nothing happens on first watch.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you hear there's something like in the ceiling or like maybe on the floor above you that's making these kind of like scraping, scratching noises, but you guys are, you kind of talk to each other about it. You're all keeping an eye on it through the course of your watches, and nothing seems to come of it.
Okay.
It's the ghosts.
Probably.
I was gonna say we probably hear the wailing of the souls that were given to the ritual.
Oh yeah, that sounds cool. Well, why not? Yeah, we'll have some souls wail.
Nice.
All right, I'll give you an experience point for that. Yeah. Yeah. So you hear this. You're listening to this like chorus of moans in the night. What do you guys think is the night? Because you're underground. You don't not completely sure. But you guys sleep. Everybody gets half their hit points back, which for Jack puts them at full. And then anybody who has enough XP can level. Anybody leveling?
You that please.
Yeah, go for it.
Give me like a minute.
Okay.
Right. Pinned messages. PDF. Here we go. Excuse
All right. You guys anyway. What's
I
that?
have a question.
Yeah, go for it.
Since we still have the earth stones, am I still on the quest to protect them?
Yes.
Okay.
I forget what was the what were the vows and promises? Do you have them noted down?
I have them written down. Vows, vow of valor, forbidden suffering an evil creature to live, and hospitality, comfort to those in need no matter who they are.
And what were the boons that you picked?
Invulnerability to spirit attacks, and mark of divine authority, able to attack spirits.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that, but yes, you are still carrying the stones. You're protecting them as long as you're carrying them and there's something to protect them from, which there is because the fallen lords are still around. So yeah. And you have to find a new safe home for them at some point, where the fallen lords won't be able to get them, presumably. You guys rest the night. You hear the scratching sounds, but nothing comes out and attacks you or digs through the ceiling or anything weird like that. But there's definitely something moving above you somewhere.
I'm assuming it's Veranza.
What do you guys do once you're all rested up? Veranza, let me know when you're done leveling.
I'm almost done. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You hear that scratching sound again. Kind of like a shuffling.
And I go through those ancient vents, because I'm sure I'm small enough, and just kind of see if they go upstairs, if I can peek at what's up there.
Yeah, you can go there. Okay. Okay, so you go up through the ventilation space, and it's big enough actually that probably most of the other party members could crawl through. Some of them might have some difficulty. I don't think anybody here is particularly, like Ichabod might have some trouble with his armor and everything. You could, if you guys like took off your packs and shoved them ahead of you, or something along those lines, you could probably squeeze through it if you had to. But it is like 12 feet off the ground. But in any case, Hilarious, you fly up into it. You see that there's this long shaft that kind of runs. Let me draw it in a different color here. It kind of runs like across the complex like that, and then there are these ducts that go down on one end and up on the other end. And you can see there's sort of like a connecting way where you can see there's other parallel ducts going up and down. And there, you can see like scratch marks and stuff like that on the walls, like the choker thing had left kind of like wet smears and scrapes and things as it was crawling through here. So you see like evidence of its passage.
Well, hopefully that was the only one of those.
Okay. Yeah, you can ascend or descend using these, or you can try to go to a different room. Do you want to go anywhere in particular?
I want to see what's above us, so I'll try to go up.
Okay, so you ascend. Are you done, Veranza?
So I'm about to hit level 11.
Okay.
And when I read the level up stuff, it says once you hit level 10, beyond level 10 is once you've reached the 10th level, things change a little. When you have enough XP to go to 11, instead you choose one of these: retire to safety, take on an apprentice, or change entirely to a new class.
Oh boy. Okay.
If you retire, you can create a new character to play instead and work with the GM. If you take an apprentice, you play a new character alongside with your current character who's stopped gaining XP. Changing classes means that you can keep your ability scores and whatever moves you have. And the GM agrees there are the core of who your character is. You lose all other class moves, replacing them with the starting moves with your new class.
Okay. Okay. That's going to be complicated. We may want to.
That's going to be later, so I'll just keep myself at 17 hit points right now.
Okay. Yeah. So you're not gaining any stat increases. So let's decide though which direction you're going to go, so we can figure it out later if we need to introduce a new character or something. Do you want to? Okay. Are you retiring? Are you taking on a mentor?
Take on an apprentice.
Okay. So be thinking about who your apprentice is and what their deal is.
Yep.
It'll be somebody to bully Ichabod, I'm sure.
It'll be somebody that will make sure that Ichabod and Hilaris are taken care
of. Yeah.
Oh, great, another Jack.
What's that?
They're talking about Veranza's apprentice that she's thinking of taking on.
I'm thinking.
Oh, good luck with that.
Yeah. That's probably going to be like a next week thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
I hate saying this. It's because my brain is pseudo mush knowing that we put that our offer on the house got accepted.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So
also, I'd love to know where in this place you would find an apprentice to do it this week.
Yeah, that's part of what we got to figure out too.
That's yeah.
So we'll have to think, have to mull on that. But for now, so Hilaris, you're flying up through the ventilation to the second floor. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay. You find yourself in. There is the duct goes up and through a series. There's like another parallel duct in the next floor above it that kind of has a similar type of design. So you fly up into this other duct, and looking down into the individual rooms, you see there's like bedrooms from the original temple structure. Like this is where the monks that took care of this temple would live. And it was designed for human accommodations for the most part, although you do see some Kaliak like small furniture in a few places. But there's it's kind of like they've got a visitor quarter for Kaliak that's really just kind of like a box against one side of the room because you guys are very small. And the humans, kind of take up most of the rest of the space. As you come through here, you can hear the scratching sound coming from further down the hall or further down the ducts, depending which way you want to go. And there is this, it sound like that's what it sounds like. I don't know if you guys could hear that.
That's
Okay.
my stomach when I'm hungry.
Yeah, that's kind of what it sounds like. Yeah, and there's like
that's
and there's like a like that. That's what it sounds like. And you can tell that it's coming from like 2 rooms over, through the living quarters. What do you want to do?
Can I get there through the vent, or do I have to leave the vent?
You can, yeah.
Okay, I want to take the safe route and kind of go through the vent in the direction and get eyes on it.
Okay, do you want to try to be stealthy?
Yes.
Okay, so roll me Defy Danger Dex. I think we decided your stealth was something else because of your light, right?
I don't remember. When I went to go take a look at the top of the mountain, I just turned my light off.
Right. I think we had you.
Suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I think we had you roll stealth with your charisma because of that. But either way, you got the same result, which is a 8 or 9. Let's see. I'm gonna give you a choice. You can't really, the way that the vent is, there's like a shelf in front of it. You're looking into the kitchen area of the living quarters. And there is like a whole bunch of pots and pans that are in front of the ventilation duct that are kind of blocking it off. So in order to get in the room this way, you have to either like move something or try to squeeze between them, or it's probably going to make noise whatever you do. But you could get a good look at whatever's down there. You could see there's kind of like you're kind of looking through the cracks in between like pans sitting on the shelf. And you see this kind of greenish, weird, like, I want to say almost like scaly, liquidy creature of some kind.
Scaly, liquidy creature?
Yeah.
Congratulations, you have found a type.
Yeah, it's definitely like, it's corporeal. It's not an ooze, but it's like some kind of, it's just nasty, kind of like its skin is like the color of mud and dirt. And you can see it kind of like writhing and moving around down there.
Okay. Is it probably what was creating the scraping noises?
But you see a movement, and then you hear. So yeah, it was definitely that thing.
Souls.
I am.
I like the drum.
You hear another movement. As it sounds like there's more than one of them in the room.
Oh, awesome. Well, I'm not gonna take that on by myself because I'm probably gonna get stuck in the ooze again. So I'm gonna fly back down to everybody else and tell them what I saw.
Okay. You fly down, you tell them.
Get out of here, motherfuckers! Wait.
I forgot to mention this in my recap. Also, there is a there is a stairwell that goes up to the second floor in the main plaza out front here.
How dare you!
And it also goes down to the previous level. Already. Yeah.
So, do we still want to just head on the first floor over to where the waterfall is, or do we want to go take care of some scaly ooze monsters?
I already made a bad decision, so thank you, no thank you. I will leave it up to you guys.
Oh, real quick, I just realized I wasn't keeping track of the rations. How many party members do we have, including Fadleem?
5.
Don't count me.
Okay, we are counting Dram though, so that's yeah. I think you're right. I think it's 5. Okay, so I marked off that many rations for this last night. Um, so you guys have time if you want to explore the place. You can. If you want to try to prepare for the appearance of Moagim, you can also do that.
Sorry.
We could fast forward a little bit if you guys don't want to explore the whole dungeon. It's up to you.
How badly do we want to die?
Well, you want to die. You think you're going to die every time.
That is besides the point.
I think that like I feel as though we need to get to like we're kind of doing that thing of we know where the end goal is, but let's do all the side quests first.
Right. Which you guys can choose to do or not.
Right.
I will say there may be consequences if you choose not to do it, but obviously there's also consequences if you do.
Okay. Do we want consequences that Russ basically makes for us? Or do we want consequences that we make for us because of our own actions? I am 50-50 on this because
I am down with the consequences of my own actions.
yeah, I think my own actions because Russ can be very
Unforgiving?
yes.
Thank you. I take that as a compliment.
It is a very good compliment. and that's the thing. It's the DM's job to do that, you know?
Uh-huh.
And
All right, so which
I
way?
would like to suffer my own consequences. Thank you very much.
Okay, so it sounds like we're exploring. So the question then is, which way do we want to explore?
I
Well,
think we're gonna go back to the water.
Okay,
yeah.
so I realized that also there's 2 places that have water. There's like the hallway that has like humidity that's going west here, and then there's running water behind a door at the far end of the hall over here. So which one are you going for?
I vote that we go for the running water so that we can kind of wash off some of the goop that we've acquired in these battles.
All right, sounds like a plan.
So
Any
you
objections?
need to wash off the goop that you decided to be in.
Listen, I didn't decide to land in an acid goop. I just, face planted.
Ah, got it.
Okay, I'm gonna grab your tokens so you can set a marching order. Give me 1 second. You guys up here. So we're marching from left to right. You guys decide what sort of arrangement you want to be in.
We're up here. Okay. I don't mind going first to be the light.
Okay, so we're keeping basically the same arrangement. That's the plan.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so Hilaris, so you're first in, as paladins are wont to be. You come up to this door. You guys take a couple minutes investigating the door. There's no like obvious booby traps on it. Let me read you guys had checked this place out a little bit before. Let me read the description a little bit again. So this door opens into a long tunnel with a perfectly flat floor. Water seeps down through the rocks to gather in little rivulets that join together in a stream that runs away from you amidst a mist that hangs in the air, clings to walls, your skin, your clothing, making every surface damp. The mist carries salt like an ocean breeze that you can taste on your tongue. You hear what sounds like a river in the distance ahead, which is to the north. All along the ceiling of the tunnel are sculpted friezes depicting raging storms at sea, with boats and aquatic creatures being tossed about in the waves. Jack, there's something familiar to you about the way this place is built, the architecture. It's like a little bit different style from the rest of the temple, but you can't quite put your finger on it.
I think it relates somehow to that dungeon underneath Thessalonia, whatever the main city. Remember when we were in the
Thank you,
vaults?
Fan.
That's what's ringing me. The different architecture from like thousands of years ago.
No, it's not. It's not that. You don't think?
What was that?
It's not. You don't think it's that?
Oh,
there are some similarity. Actually, the building that you guys just walked through had a similar architecture to that place, but this new area that you're walking through doesn't.
Oh, let's see. Places I've been that were interesting that might have relation to this. Is this what you're asking me?
I mean, you can roll a spout lore if you want to try to figure it out.
Sure.
Or defy danger int.
Yeah. There's a good chance I won't figure it out. You might have to roll for me.
All right. Okay, you actually got a 9.
Nice.
So you remember the something about you're looking down the hallway and there's this heavy mist, but you can kind of see like the outlines of the next room. And there's something about the shape of the doorway that reminds you of the Warlock's Tower in Scholomance.
Oh, the one where is that the one where I touched the stone?
That's correct.
Absorb fire. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Maybe there's a something related to that time period. Were they all? No, the Druids had a completely different architecture. This was just them.
Right.
Right. So I can't remember exactly what empire that made the Scholomance Tower.
So it was actually built 1,000 years ago. I'll cover this under your spout lore. It was actually built 1,000 years ago during the Age of Reason to house one of the runestones. That was the original construction of Scholomance. And then it was built over top of that. Actually, I think it was more than, I'll say it was 2,000 years ago. It was initially built. And then there was newer construction on top of that as they built the rest of the Warlock's Tower around this one room. And the rest of the Warlock's Tower. So the rest of the Warlock's Tower dates back to the Age of Reason, but the room, which is similar to the one you're looking at now, dates back to the Axe Age, and it was built by the Kaliach.
Oh, so Toberth or whatever will like, hey, this looks familiar. Yeah. And I don't know about the newest Kaliach. Was he just like hatched recently, or they live immortal, or what are they?
You could ask Alaris.
How old am I?
I don't know. I think
human years or bug years.
So let's see. So we established your grandfather was around 2,000 years ago, which was the Axe Age. So that's so 2,000 years for you guys is 2 generations. So what does that come out to? Like 600-700 years, something like that. So however old you want to be within that time frame.
Okay. So I'm not thousands of years old. I'm just hundreds of years old.
Yeah. Probably. I mean, you could be 1,000 years old, but definitely not 2,000. So I'll leave the exact date up to you.
Okay.
All right, so you recognize. So what do you guys do? You get into this chamber. You've got this mist all around you. You don't have great visibility of what's up ahead. You've got water running along the floor.
Can I turn in, like, can I shapeshift into Teostra? For the fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna turn the place into a sauna?
Not like really a sauna.
Okay, you shapeshift.
Alright, I just want to give off enough, I guess, I don't want to say heat, but I would like to kind of do what I did in the area prior, which was,
You just want to dry out the air with your fire magic. Is that the idea?
yeah.
Okay, so you're spending one hold to do that. Yeah, you can do that. You guys are walking along the corridor, and you get to the threshold of this chamber that archway that Jack was looking at. And as you get there, you're close enough now that you can see into the room. And there comes a point where the mist just gets thicker and thicker and thicker until you literally can't breathe it anymore. What do you do?
Like, even with me burning off.
Oh, right, yeah. So
instant-
so actually, you notice. You notice as you get close to it. So you're burning off the mist for a certain ways, and you notice that it kind of just like reforms behind you as you pass through. And you get to a point where it just doesn't burn away enough anymore. You can't generate enough heat.
And we can't like wrap
And you're actually
something around our mouth to keep the moisture out and just get the air.
Well, so by the time you get to that point, you actually like it's no longer mist, it's becoming water. Like it's like you guys are walking into a space where somehow you're now underwater, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That was my next question.
Hmm.
I think we're gonna have to turn back.
Discern realities.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I got a 1.
Didn't you still have a no, never mind.
No.
Ask your question.
I'm thinking which one is going to be the best one to ask. What is about to happen?
You notice as you're kind of studying this like wall of water basically that's in front of you with a mist kind of continuously trying to reform at the edge of your circle of heat. And you notice that there's a current to it. And the further into it you get, the faster that current gets.
So we're basically in a river that's not a river.
Yeah, you're in a river that's not a you actually you notice that the water is salty also, so it's more like an ocean that's not an ocean. And it's the water, the force of the water when you get to a certain point is such it's like storm force waves that you're about to be walking through.
Tide.
Yeah.
I basically tell the group to halt, I guess. And
You notice suddenly as you're looking studying this phenomenon that the mists behind you guys is starting to thicken rather than just reform. What do you do?
oh, thicken now. Can I help you, sir? I at this point I don't know.
Okay, so you asked me what's about to happen. So there's two things that are about to happen. One is there is a tidal storm that's going to happen in this room, The other is the entire room is going to be flooded.
Okay. So how far are we away from the door?
I would say 30 feet.
How much time do we have?
Less
Or
than a
can you
minute.
not tell me? Less than a minute? I basically tell them that we need to GTFO. So that because we're about to drown.
Time to turn around and try to go back.
I'm starting a timer for you guys. Tell me what you guys are doing.
I am picking up all of them, throwing them on my back, and I'm going.
Okay.
Ichabod
That
is screaming.
sounds like a defy danger, strength or con, maybe. Probably strength. If you're using your form for it, then that would be wisdom, I guess.
Yeah. Defy danger?
Yeah. Okay. You're not strong enough to carry everybody. Who are you going to leave behind?
What is the point of the NPCs we're bringing?
Meat shields.
So you got Phelim, the guy who you rescued from Moagim, who's been following you and mostly watching Ichabod's back as you guys have been fighting. He's a legionnaire.
I reiterate, meat shield.
Yes,
I think if we lose him, we might lose Ichabod.
I know.
Phelim's like, don't worry about it. I'll be right behind you. He's gonna walk with you and try to fight the current.
Can I just say, grab onto my tail?
He will certainly grab onto your tail.
Perfect.
Okay. You notice though, as you're pushing through, getting out, you notice that he's falling behind. Like he loses his grip on you. The water is starting to get like heavier on his clothing. He's getting like drenched. And it starts to like come up to the point where he's submerged like up to the waist kind of. Oh, he's like moving forward and the water is vertical. And he's like, he drops his shield, he loses his shield into the current, and you see it get whipped away like that. And he's just like struggling, trying to get out of this wall of water. Does anybody want to help him?
Can I use the current to just like fly back and smack into him and then like go behind him and like use him as like a shield from the current and like push him against it?
Yeah, you can. That sounds like a strength. Nice. Okay, so you push him out of the wall of water. So you guys come stumbling. You rush to the edge. You rush the 30 feet to the threshold. You're out of the water. You're back into the mist. The mist is still thickening around you. And the door is closed now. What do you do?
So the door closed behind us and we can't get out?
Yeah, the door is made of solid stone. It's granite, we'll say.
Granite?
Yeah, it's all one huge slab.
I am gonna like yell at Ichabod, can your dragon break this?
Ichabod, you want to give me some kind of roll for the dragon?
What should I roll?
What attribute did we say we're using for your spirit binding? I guess we didn't figure that out right. Let me give you 1 second.
I know for dragon it was strength. I don't know about the beast.
Yeah, let's call it strength. Oh, so roll strength. We want to try to smash the door with the dragon's strength.
So just a pure strength roll?
Yeah.
I have T-Rex arms today.
Yeah. We got an 8, so it's successful. So you smash the door. You guys get out of that chamber. You go running back down the hallway towards the center of the temple. The door, however, remains smashed, and the water is now flowing out of that room and and down the hallway, like filling the hallway that you guys just came from. You guys are like back here now, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna put Jack's pog there so you guys can see where that is. So the water initially was up here. You smashed the door that was like here. Let me put an X or something. So that's the smash door. And then there's this hallway with the water flowing down it. And the water is now is starting to fill up this hallway. What do you guys do?
Jack, this is gonna sound really dumb, but can you make the water disappear?
I can not that volume.
I
I don't have enough power source to. It would cause it would be very bad. The only person who could do it is Drom, because he can make a hole in hell.
We could try to. Drom's like, yeah, I could try to make a hole to the spirit world, but we already have one big hole in the forest on the other side of the mountains here. Are you sure you want me to do that? I'll roll for him if you guys want.
Oofda. I'm always saying that I'm not saying you should do it, but that'd be one way to stop it. Because it would just go down the hole.
It
That'd
could work,
be
yeah.
funny though. Hole. It's raining in hell.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, I'd say do it. Just
All right, rule of cool. Let's do it.
Raining in hell.
Let's see
yeah,
how.
the
Okay.
rule of cool for
Okay, we got a 7. So he opens this terrible black portal, and water pours into the portal. So this hallway is completely blocked because you're going, depending which way, how you're trying to get through. You're either walking into the plane of the dead or walking into a wall of water that's raging, at like 100 miles an hour. And then at the point where the things join, there's steam that comes up and rises and like floods this hallway. Everybody defy danger decks if you don't want to take damage.
Oh, sorry, that was wisdom. Give me a moment.
Hmm.
It's gonna be worse.
Okay, so Jack, you managed to shield yourself from the steam. Liam, I'm going to say his shield arm gets burned because he kind of reflexively puts up a shield, only he doesn't have a shield anymore. Veranza, you stumble, hesitate, or flinch. So I'm gonna just say you successfully deflect. You take half damage, which is going to be 3 damage from fire damage, basically, as the steam like flows over you.
I am fire.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, actually, this doesn't affect you. Never mind.
Okay.
Okay.
And if
Not terribly
me,
affected by fire or electricity either.
Yeah. You're not immune to fire though, Jack. I don't think, are you? You could try to Zuko style instead of making a dex roll. Do you want to do that?
Oh, I already,
Oh, you already
I
rolled.
avoided it.
Okay.
It didn't make a difference.
Okay. Yeah. So you're fine either way. Okay. So you got this. This hallway is now screwed, for lack of a better word. So you can't go in there anymore. What's that?
You didn't give me any damage.
Oh, what did you roll? You got a 7.
7.
Okay. You also take half, which is 3. 3 fire damage.
Okay.
So you guys all come away singed, your skin reddened and stinging. Some of you guys worse than others. And you're back in this hallway. You managed to contain this horrendous force for now. And now what?
I kind of look around and I'm like, well, at least we're clean.
At what cost?
I'll send you the bill.
You've basically created a conduit between the netherworld and the elemental plane of water. This can only end well.
Oh yes.
Well, it's
That's
going to be
somebody
an
else's
increase in the
problem.
ground.
Totally. Jesus
Eventually, some guy's going to come out and yell at drums like, "Quit making windows in my yard."
You hear, you guys come. It's hard to hear over the steam. There's kind of like a hiss that covers everything, so you can't really hear. You're looking down the hallway, and you see like shadows moving in the main hall here.
Did
What do
you
you do?
guys let a demon out?
Did my ritual thing go off yet?
No, not yet.
I'm going to turn my light down pretty far and like fly up to the ceiling and kind of see if I can get a picture of what is causing the shadows.
Okay, define danger dex.
Oh shit.
Oof.
Ooh,
Take an XP.
okay. So you fly up, and you see in front of you there is this creature that's kind of picking its way, shuffling along the floor. It's like a four-legged creature. Like I said, its skin is like the color of like dirt or mud or maybe slime, kind of like that slimy brown green color. And it has these tendril. I want to say tendrils, but they're not like the other creatures. It's more like actual tentacles. And you see one of these creatures, and it kind of looks up curiously at you and waves three of its tentacles in the air and opens its big wide maw full of jagged teeth like an anglerfish. And then another one of those tentacles from the creature that was standing next to the door when you entered grabs you. What do you do? Let me actually deal some damage to you. Give me 1 second.
I scream to the group, "It's the kitchen monsters!"
It is in fact the kitchen monsters.
How little that helps.
Well, I already told you guys
Jack-
what the
Jack
kitchen
runs
monsters
towards-
were.
Hilarious, you take 5 damage minus your armor, and you are grabbed by like sucker tentacles that like latch around you and bite into your flesh.
Oh,
It
fun.
doesn't hurt. It doesn't help that you're only like a foot tall.
Yeah. The thing could easily swallow you.
Very. It wouldn't even need to chew.
Okay, so Hilarious, you're grabbed. What do you do? It hurts.
I'm gonna try to poke it with my stick and get out.
Okay. That sounds like a hack and slash.
Oh, hello, sir.
Okay, deal your damage. Okay, you managed to keep the creature at bay. I'm imagining you're stabbing. Where are you stabbing it with a halberd?
I'm stabbing it in like down further towards the body on the tentacle to see if I can
Okay.
make it let me go.
Okay.
And I'm also, because I hack and slash, gonna set up a tandem strike with Jack because I know he'll be right behind me.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
so Jack's right behind you. You deal your damage. You stab this thing, and then Jack, go ahead and you take
I
plus
guess
1
I
forward.
move up and make a hack and slash.
Yeah, you got plus 1 forward and 1d4 damage. What is your tandem strike like? How are you guys like teaming up on this thing?
Oh, I'm gonna. He's doing high. I do low.
Nice. Okay.
I got an 8, which is I'll take damage.
Okay. Yeah. So deal your damage.
All right, my damage. No, I'm waiting for you. I was laughing because you kept rolling 5s for my damage. My damage now has 2 condition modifiers: the top and the bottom.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I roll a 5 again. I can't even show it off.
If it makes you feel any better, I rolled a 5 for the monster's damage for Hilarious also.
All right, that's 6, and I do an extra D4, right? All
Okay.
right, so that's,
yeah. So roll the d4.
where the hell's my D? There's dice. Okay, D4. Oh,
So
there you go. So
Good
it's
job.
7, 8, 9, 10.
So Hilarious, you're kind of stabbing at its jaws and like trying to push it away. And Jack, you stab it. So you guys, between the two of you, impale one of these things and kill it, and it falls on the floor twitching. But another one grabs and
But
it hits you.
The other one's back off.
Oh, what is this? In an intense fear of you, and take plus 1 ongoing to intimidate. That gives you plus 1 ongoing. It's not an automatic retreat.
Okay. But
So they are afraid of you, but this one's already in the process of grabbing you when you stab the first one, so it's gonna hit you. Okay, you take
Damn it.
you take 8 damage, and you're grabbed by 2 of its tentacles.
Is this me, Jack?
This is you, Jack. Yes.
All right, that's 7. 7's a
Okay.
rather important number.
Oh, with after the armor, yeah.
All right, so that's 7, 6, 5. All right, I take 5. Oh, I can
Okay.
be still alive.
Okay, so you're grabbed. Fadelium comes charging in next. He doesn't have a shield to smash the creature with, but he stabs it. Let me roll his damage.
He gets an extra +1.
Nice. Okay, he deals maximum damage. So he stabs the thing pretty good. He actually cuts off one of the 2 arms that are holding you, one of the 2 tentacles that are holding you. Ichabod, what are you doing?
Flailing about randomly.
Okay, is that a hack and slash?
Yes.
Go for it.
What else could it be?
If you roll a 10 or above, I don't believe
Hey.
it's random at all.
Hey, you hit
Just trying to
something.
fake us.
Good, deal your damage. And are you using either the dragon seal or the beast?
Well, since the
Release
dragon
the
seal
beast.
is the only one that listens to me, I'm going to use that one.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so you hit it for 4 fire damage. Do you want to deal the extra d6 and potentially get attacked?
Sure.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, Mr. Runaway, and he's fine with that.
Okay, so you slam
Who
it.
are you,
It
Ichabod?
bites you. Remind me again, which arm is your dragon arm?
It is my right hand.
Okay, so you like, I'm gonna say you punch it like in the roof of its mouth and like mess up its brain pan, but it clamps its jaws down on your arm. You take 3 damage minus your armor as it bites you as it dies. You now have 2 dead kitchen monsters in the main chamber with you.
Well, that was easier than expected.
Mm.
You hear Ichabod screaming in terror.
I'll come over and try to help you get your arm out.
You managed to wrest his arm out. It takes a minute or 2 so that you don't like make his injury worse.
Are they all dead now?
Yes.
Are they dead yet?
I have yet to roll anything special on my damage. 5s, 3 5s in a row apparently.
I guess you guys
We're
efficiently.
very 4 or 5 heavy today in combat.
Because this goes
Yeah.
off on a 7 or 8, and this goes off on a 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, and 6, which are average. Nothing happens.
Okay, so you guys have explored about half to a third of this place, depending on how you count it. Where do you want to go next? You can check out the wet room to the west. You can go upstairs, you can go downstairs. Those are basically your options at this point.
I don't think we want to deal with water again this
Yeah,
quickly.
I'm done with the wet stuff. Let's go upstairs.
Yeah, I would like to go somewhere where we can
I don't feel like I
deal
want to
with
be on a liquid
different
diet.
type of weather phenomena.
Okay.
But
All right.
Jack is looking around and seeing where the kitchen is.
Okay, yeah, so you look around, you immediately find the kitchen because Glarus can point you to it. And let's see. Yeah, so you fish around the kitchen. There's a lot of like really old rotten food, and it's very obvious that the kitchen monsters have been like going through the pantry and gradually like pulling stuff out and eating it and probably eating the mold that's on it as well. It's ancient and it smells horrible. And there's pots and pans. There's kind of normal kitchen stuff that's 1,000 years plus old. Is there anything particular that you're looking for? You don't find any like treasure in this room.
I'm looking for anything that is considered like an ingredient that I could use for any of my rituals.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say you find a jar that has it's like this kind of milky whitish, like not really liquid. It's sort of like a paste, a milky whitish paste that's got like a layer of darker liquid on top of it.
Okay.
And you figure out that that's like a reagent that you can use in some of your things. It's also good for cooking. You can make bread with it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
It
look
sounds
at
like
that
you-
jar and be like, "This shit's older than
Yeah.
me." You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm
you,
just gonna put
so-
jar o lard.
yeah. Congratulations, you found somebody's 1,000-year-old sourdough starter.
The fate of Dophelia.
Yeah. We'll name it Dophelia for sure.
Sorry, that is a Taylor Swift thing, because one of her songs is The Fate of Ophelia.
Oh,
And
nice.
she's been like, now that she's not on tour, she's been making sourdough bread.
Oh,
And
cool.
each one of her starters is a bread pun for her songs.
That's excellent. Yeah, so sourdough making is awesome. You guys should try it if you haven't. But anyway, you get also you get one use of your I think you have like sacred herbs, right?
Right.
Yeah, so you get one additional use of your sacred herbs for that.
Thank you.
Okay, so looking around the other rooms, I gotta kind of I'll summarize a little bit because there's rooms that don't have monsters or traps in them. You look through bedrooms where all the furniture has moldered away. You find a chest of ancient coins worth 1,100 coin if you find the right buyer for it. But keep track, write that down, somebody, because I won't remember later. You find that going through like the bed chambers of the monks and things like that. You know, there's kind of like a hidden cubby where they keep their sort of like the savings for the temple. And this is it. And it wasn't
Did you say I can
1,100 coin.
1100?
So it's not actually 1,100 coin, but it's worth, you know, each coin is like ancient and valuable and probably worth
Okay.
100 coin or so.
Just
Can't
ancient
believe-
coins. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Can't believe we're stealing from charity.
Yeah. You're stealing from a dead charity that's been taken over by evil. But yeah. Okay. You look, so that's pretty much all you find in the living quarters section. The other really notable thing that you find in the upstairs area is there is a sitting room that has ancient tapestries. There are these faded, moth-eaten tapestries with horizontal slits across their surfaces here and there, indicating that they're kind of falling to ruin. One of these tapestries depicts an angelic figure with arms outstretched, offering a glowing sword to a man in colorful robes. And as you guys are looking at it, Balmong's like, "Hey, that's me."
I was just about to say, "Hey, Jack, I found a picture of you."
Awesome. I look good in that one.
And I'm going to say, Hilaris, you recognize the person in the picture as one of your ancestors. Who was he? That gave the sword Balmung to the humans to face the fallen lords.
I'm probably gonna say it's like a great uncle or something like that. Someone not like I would know them at like a family gathering, but like I probably wasn't super close.
Okay. So it was kind of like probably like the smith for your I don't know what kind of habitats did the Kaliak live in? Did they have like cities or like, you know, underground warrens like the dwarves, or what was what were their living spaces like?
I feel like they would be like almost like honeycombed into like either trees or um stone like the word that's coming to mind is pueblo, but I don't think that's right, but like, you know, cliff dwellers like
Okay, yeah,
you
like
could fly in and there was a lot of big space in there, but it's you could hide
kind
from
of
predators because we're small, but it's
like that one cliffside temple in Atla. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm okay, perfect. So yeah, so you guys get into so you knew him from, he was basically the smith for your honeycomb, we'll say. You know, along with several of his apprentices, you know, some of your generation that he was training. But he was like the master smith for that. For dwelling place at that time period. And he's since passed. But you kind of have memories of him. Well, you said you didn't know him super well. You probably have memories of him from when you were little, I would think, which to you is, like 50. So, yes, but this is like a famous event in the history of the world that's depicted here.
Right.
And Balmung says, if you, and the other person, the other figure, of course, in the painting, the one who's receiving the sword is Noble Lugh, who was a human general and a great warrior who faced the fallen lords during the Axe Age. And Jack Balmung says he's downstairs if you want to meet him or look at him anyway.
Yeah. Balmung says he's downstairs.
You guys head downstairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not? We have nothing else to like murder us.
Yeah. So you head down this long set of stone stairs that winds deep into the earth. And you can tell the construction starts to change where this building was originally all built above ground before Flowstone kind of came and took it over. But this place was originally underground, if that makes sense. So it's even, it's deeper, more embedded in the earth, and there's like layers of soil and I guess it would be sedimentary rock at this point, layers of sedimentary rock and so forth that are compressed around you guys as you're descending. And you come to a crypt that kind of reminds you of the crypt of Mazarin. It's not quite as big, not quite as ornate, but there's just like the crypt of Mazarin, the tomb of Mazarin. There's kind of an orrery at the entrance, and then there's a place where you can there's arrow slits where you can look inside the actual tomb and see the coffin. And there's these great stone doors. You want to go in?
Yes.
You guys step inside. Yeah. What's that?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you guys step inside. The coffin itself, there's kind of a weird optical illusion with the way that it's constructed. It looks from, as you're peering through the arrow slits, it just looks like it's there. But as you get into the room and step up kind of close to it, you see that there's the coffin is like beneath the floor, and there's this kind of watery surface that still is glass. And you look down into the coffin, Jack, and you see your own face staring up at you. What do you do?
What's up, ancestor? God, you look good.
That's not him, says Balmung.
Oh, that's a bummer. It's pretty handsome. Who is he?
I have no idea. But I don't like him.
Wow.
Was there any writing on it?
Yeah, there's inscriptions
not that I can read it.
Yeah, so Balmung reads it out loud to you, and you can translate for the other guys if you want to. But it's describing the life of Noble Lugh in his battle against the fallen lords, and how he was during the Age of Reason, he was bravely defended by the keepers of this temple from being raised as one of the fallen lords. And so there was a big battle that was fought at this temple famously, when it was kind of part of a larger structure that's now gone. And it talks about how Noble Lugh was. Sorry, let me just finish. So it talks about how Noble Lugh was gifted the sword from the Kaliak, and how he wielded it in several battles against. Some of them are against the Watcher. There's it also mentioned Tiraces the poet at one point, who is Moagim now. So it mentions that Tiraces the poet was also involved in some of these battles. And it also mentions that Moagim, getting my timelines. Yeah, this is Axe Age. So yeah, this would have been Teraces at this point. So it says Teraces the poet is, working with this guy basically to defend this place against the fallen lords and drive them from the world and so forth.
And he became one of those forces.
Well, he didn't. This guy actually didn't because because they fought that battle 1,000 years ago to prevent the fallen lords from getting to his corpse because they feared that he would become one of them. What's that?
But you were saying that looking into the tomb that's supposed to be this person, Balmon basically said, "No, it's not."
Yeah. So you see Jack. Literally, you see Jack's face down there in the coffin. Like, he looks like he's sleeping.
I would stab it.
Okay, give me hack and slash.
It would be with my claws, so.
Yeah. So you can shapeshift first if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you rear up and start to move, the figure's eyes snap open, and you stab down into this watery glass surface. It's like the coffin isn't quite where you think it is because the refraction of the water, but you managed to correct in time because you didn't roll your actual attack yet. Roll your attack. Sorry.
It's fine.
Oh, nice. Okay, so yeah, see the coffin isn't quite where you thought it was, but you managed to correct for it because you've used to like hunting and fish, spear fishing and stuff like that. So you hit this thing, whatever it is, as it starts to like rear up and writhe out of its coffin. Go ahead and deal your damage. Okay. You hit it. You don't think it doesn't. If you hit Jack that way, Jack's pretty tough. So maybe it's as tough as he is. Like, it doesn't seem to take as much damage as you think that it should, considering it's not wearing visible armor.
Okay.
But you hit it. Do you want to deal the extra d6?
No.
Okay. Jack, this thing is reaching up to like grab you. What do you do?
Stab Balmung and do it.
Okay, go for it.
All right, so that is hack and slash.
Yep.
All right. So
okay. Go ahead and do your damage.
I'm doing my damage. God damn it.
You rolled another 5. Okay. Do you want to do
6 damage?
This is what happens when Ed isn't here.
The good news about this though, this damage is though, because the Balmung's damage is limited to the water.
That's true. Yeah. It's not gonna arc to anybody else next to you. That makes sense. So yeah, you shock this thing through the water. It takes the full 5 damage because you're dealing electricity damage, which it's not particularly resistant to. Do you want to do the extra d6?
No, because there's no other monsters around, right? And is it underwater actually, or is it just a weird thing?
It seems to be underwater.
I'm actually, but there's no other creatures around, right?
Right, that you can see, yeah.
All right, then I don't do an extra, but do you like the hurt kicks in, and then that's it.
Okay, yeah, so you get bonus.
Gives a +1/4 to other people later on that hurt it.
Hilarious. You see Jack fighting with himself one against him that's underwater. What do you do?
Assist him.
Okay, that sounds like an aid. Or do you want to do a hack and slash?
I'm gonna do a hack and slash to help him kill it.
Okay, go for it. Do your damage.
Oops.
You guys are very efficient killers.
He flew right into his eye.
Damn. All right. Yeah. So you drive the sword through its head, and
Halberd.
Yeah, your halberd. Yes, through its head. And when you kill it, it changes. Natural form is hideous, like a creature who stopped growing partway before it decided if it was elf or man or dwarf.
Gross.
I'm furious
So what
at
was
it
it
for
actually?
being in the grave of
It
my
was,
ancestor.
it was a doppelganger. Yeah, and rightly so.
A doppelganger. Do-do-do, do-do-do.
I'm gonna, like, since it's dead, I'm gonna, like, pick it up with my... I've got my halberd through its head, so I'm just gonna, like, pick it up and fling it to the side to get it out of the grave.
Okay, yeah, you pull it up out of the water, and you fling it aside. And sure enough, the corpse of Noble Lugh is no longer there.
No.
I'm very angry. I like fly around the room to see if it just got like thrown out of the way, if I could find it, pieces of it, whatever, put it back.
Okay, you look all around for it. There's nothing.
Oh.
You notice actually, as you're looking more closely, one of the ossuaries has actually been broken into.
And do we see anything like in the grave itself that would give us a clue? Or would that be discern realities?
There's what? I guess you can make a discern realities for that. Yeah.
What here is useful or valuable to me?
Good question. Um, I'm gonna say. Let me think for a second. Actually, are you specifically trying to find the body, or just for searching the tomb?
From searching the tomb, because I want to make sure, like,
Okay.
I want to see in the tomb if there is any evidence of what happened.
Okay. Yeah. So, um, you're looking around for evidence. You find that several of the ossuaries have been broken into, and you find like tracks in the dust, like the Myrkridia have been in here, and Moagim has been in here. So you think that his body was taken by them, not by this creature.
Okay. Um, can I ask, would Balmon know anything about what may have happened and why Moagim came to get to his old um like why he thought coming to here was a good idea?
He
Like,
says, "Well, but Belmung tells you via Jack. Um, I don't. Or I guess you could place your hand on the sword also if you wanted to. But either way, he tells you. I expected that his remains would still be here. Um, I can't tell you that I know what has happened. Only what I fear. They have taken him, and he has become one of them.
do you think that he like and are you gonna say I'm gonna
Well,
ask
we
you
shall
this
prove ourselves worthy. I shall prove myself worthy of wielding you by defeating and laying to rest his
his
if we
mortal
meet him in
soul?
the future.
I will hold you to that vow. And if you succeed, the histories will sing your praises. I will make sure of it, says Belmung.
Now I say very directly, and I tell him, I said, I'm going to have to ask you this directly because I know no other way to do this. Do you fear that he was arisen as one of the Dark Lords?
That is my fear, yes.
Okay. Well, now that we kind of know that, and this is meta thought process at this point, is we know who like the host body is.
Yeah,
So there may be a way for us to understand how to defeat it.
yeah, absolutely, definitely worth looking into.
Yeah, I think that that's like the best, like, because we now know that what's his name turned into Moagim, and if this the poet, if we know what this guy was like immune to or whatnot, or what he wasn't immune to, blast his head with fire.
Yeah, so uh, Balmung says he's likely to still retain a fraction of my power, meaning he can wield lightning magic most likely.
Okay.
And he may have other abilities depending on what the Fallen Lords have done with him.
All right. But he would be considered a fallen lord.
Yes, he would be. He would most certainly be one of them. He's no ordinary man, says Balmung.
I just relay the information to everybody.
Okay, at this point, we got a couple minutes left in the session. I'm gonna let you guys. Let's do the end of session move, and then I want you guys to plan, because the next big thing, you guys have pretty much explored all the interesting places here. So the next big thing is going to be the ambush with Moagim, assuming you guys still want to stick around for that. You guys are still doing that, right?
Yes.
Jack and yeah, we're interested in that.
Okay, yeah. So you guys are.
Yeah.
So let's do the end of session move, and then you guys can have a couple minutes to plan what you're going to do to ambush Moagim for next session. End of sessions. Anybody resolve their bonds?
No.
Ichabod did like exactly the opposite of what he usually does. So
Yeah, Jack thinks that Ichabod is becoming. He's coming out of his shell. So
You guys are insane.
Jack was actually shocked that Ichabod actually assisted him rather than even though it was technically assisting Hilarious, but he was just shocked when he punched the thing. And
Okay,
he's like,
so what was your bond that you had with him before?
Jack would risk his life for Ichabod, but he did not expect that Ichabod would risk his life for him. So,
Okay,
I guess it would be it was just the unexpected part. So, anyways,
go ahead. Sorry.
no, I didn't. This isn't me completing this. This is just Jack being shocked.
Oh, okay. So you could change the bond if you want, get an experience point for it.
Sure.
Okay, and also, has anybody fulfilled their alignment or drive?
I did brotherly nature. It's an easy one to put myself out for other people.
Yeah, okay. So I'm marking experience point for that.
I'm pretty sure going back in the water room was endangering myself to protect someone weaker.
Yeah, absolutely. So mark an experience point for that. Anybody else?
I did not help somebody grow.
You didn't roll any like 5s or 6s when I wasn't. I didn't get a XP from failing this session.
I sort of
Wow.
Veranza. I sort of
made
vaguely
like 2 XP last session just from that.
I sort of vaguely felt like you maybe did that this session, but I can't put my finger on why.
That's why it's like, the only thing that I may have, there's something or someone grow. I'm like, no.
Well, what about, so you how did you feel that the ambush with the choker went? Let me put that to you.
The ambush with the choker?
The thing that grabbed Jack
Those are
from
things that
the
tried to
campfire.
get me.
I would just say that I was protecting him.
Okay. All right. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Jack can't choke his chicken in peace.
What? I don't think that's important.
No, but that was the thing that because there's a choker after him.
Right. Okay.
I think we definitely learned something important because Nobody's body's gone.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's true. All right, so everybody mark an experience point for that. Do we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Well, we weren't sure.
A
We thought we
few?
overcame Jack.
Yeah, okay,
And we
so
overcame the strangle monster.
all right,
Was
so
that the first time we did a doppelganger?
yeah, definitely. Okay, so everybody mark an experience point for that. And did we loot a memorable treasure?
No, no, the communication orb isn't considered because we have a couple of them.
Okay. Oh, you figure out, by the way,
Technically got that last time.
you figure out retroactively. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this, that the necklace with the teeth, those are the choker's teeth. So the Myrkridia must have killed one of these things at some point.
Oh.
It's a trophy.
Yep. Yeah, okay, so that was the end of session, and you guys have a few minutes to plan if you want to. That's all I have for the game session.
Jack's got a plan. It's charge.
It's an ambush. Can we get them first and then you charge?
Okay.
Thank you.
But I'm charging right after.
Okay.
Let me charge first so that I can give you a +1.
Sure.
Just throw me at them and I'll consider a charge.
You know that if we do theoretically, if we did it smart, there'd be a constant rolling +1s every turn.
Yeah.
You could totally do that, and it might be worth it. I mean, this is like your first major boss fight of the game, so.
Yeah.
Well, while Hilaris and Ichabod went with, because the major boss fight was, we had actually fought 2 of the bad guys.
It was I guess you did fight this guy before.
We have the great sword of ice from one dude and the rod of shielding from another.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I think I would consider those as like mini bosses. But yeah. This is the first one of the fallen lords is what I meant to say. Or I guess he's a servant of the fallen lords in this particular case, but he basically has the powers of a fallen lord.
We fought we fought Butler, and this is the groundskeeper of the evil dude. He wasn't serious.
Yeah, he was like one of the fallen lords generals.
All right, later, guys.
All right, later, guys. Good game.
Yeah, I honestly think it's just gonna be, so we know that he's coming to that altar, right?
Yep.
So,
or at least he will be planning to until he sees the damage you guys have done to this place, and then who knows what'll happen.
Yeah.
He's probably going to wind up coming here anyway because he needs the materials for his ritual, and he knows it.
Right.
But he's going to have to bring a lot of people to sacrifice, won't he?
Yeah, he will be bringing hostages.
Yeah, but we will. The materials are going to go kaboom, or he's going to come in and be like, "Search the place!"
Right.
Because he could either teleport directly into the.
Could he bring all the people that way, though?
Yeah. Have you not seen Star Trek? Multiple people.
Did we establish if there was a world knot in this temple? I don't remember. I don't think we said there was one.
There wasn't?
A what?
A world knot. It's like a teleportation circle, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I thought that there was.
This is the first time I've heard that term, so I'm gonna say you have not determined that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think.
Okay.
I think there probably would be one somewhere in the complex, but it's probably buried under 1,000 tons of stone.
Got it. And so they would probably be coming from up stairs to downstairs, right?
Yeah, they'll be coming through the caverns for sure.
Yeah. Mm.
They're definitely not going to come in the way we came.
No.
You guys took a very circumlocutus route and got lost in the caves, and you lucked into finding this place.
Yep.
So it was a good thing that I accidentally exploded a white.
Yep. Yeah, it kind of panned out in a funny way.
Yeah. Our group tends to do that a lot.
Ugh. Yeah, I had already I had mentally marked this place on the map. Like this is about where his thing was going to be, and I was expecting you guys the first time you faced him to follow him back to his lair. Try to stalk him, but that didn't end up happening. But then you guys just randomly wandered into this place.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It was my ancestors guiding me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will agree to it. Cause yes.
So we only level when we rest, right?
Right. Yeah, you guys are gonna be resting before next session, so you can level up
Yeah.
if you want to.
Okay.
Veranza, we should figure out more about your apprentice. I'll try to message you during the intervening week so we can start getting that together ahead of time.
I have a feeling that I know where I want it to go.
Okay.
So we're gonna have a wonderful time with this.
Okay, let's if you have an idea now, let's hear it.
So we have a portal to hell.
Oh goodness. I like where this is going. Okay, so your apprentice is gonna be a spirit, it sounds like.
Oh hell yeah. I'm not 100% sure though, but I want it to be a spirit from hell that has that is trying to redeem itself to come back to help us defeat the Dark Lords so that they don't be in hell anymore.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, so he's probably after the leveler himself.
Correct.
That's awesome. I like it. And that gives us plenty of direction to figure it out for next time. So we can
Yeah. And as soon as you guys did that, I went
That's brilliant. I'll give you an experience point for that if that was a thing you could have. I guess you could start your apprentice with one experience point.
So what I have to do is I have to take my experience points that I would be getting, and it goes to the apprentice.
Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. So he'll probably be like level 2 or something already. Or maybe not. I don't know how many you have currently.
I just have to, like I said, I have to figure out. I want to figure out exactly who he is, what his character really is, and because I want it to be. I do want it to be a guy, but I don't want it to be a druid.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I would suggest taking a look at the list of third-party classes that's pinned in the Discord chat, because I think there's some that are specifically ghost or undead related things.
Okay, cool.
So, all right, later, guys. Have a good night. Good game.
Have a good night.
All right, that's going to be it for tonight. I want to say thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch, or subscribe. It's free if you're watching on YouTube. I'll see you next time, and have a good evening. Oh, and I wasn't watching the chat. Sorry about that. Thank you, folks, for hanging out. Zinlu, good to see you, buddy. Game is showing a folk song. Yeah, I forgot to change that. Sorry. Anyway, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Take it easy.